look there inside Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Straight ahead, a good one in store this afternoon. It's the Cleveland Browns and the Detroit Lions.
2026 Detroit Lions.
Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. And we are underway in downtown Detroit. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Cleveland offense set to take the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his second season in the NFL.
I always like studying quarterbacks in year two. I think rookie year, there can either be a lot of growth, right? There's the biggest ability to take that jump, but there's also some struggles you have to work through. In year two, a full offseason, really understanding the playbook. Things have kind of slowed down for you. I feel like year two is a really good indicator of what long-term success looks like for any young quarterback.
And a nice tackle in the open field limits the game to only one.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
It's 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
Look to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 23 yards.
First down.
It's a Browns first down.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
These comebacks, they require a lot of trust and timing from everybody involved. If the quarterback's a little too early, the receiver's not out of his break. But if the quarterback's a little too late, that's when disaster can strike. So give credit. Really well timed. Really nice job by both guys.
That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
He'll drop the throw. And it's a reception for Taysom Hill. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 27-yard line.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 3. A carry here for Brown. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Intended for his wideout. It's now 4th down.
So the Browns going to bring out their kicker and try a field goal. This one from 47 yards out. Hopkins' kick is good. And the Browns are out to an early 3-0 lead.
Lions nothing.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good positive result.
points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9 of the 30-yard line. So that Detroit offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his second season in the NFL.
You know, Mike, it's kind of become cliche. You know, these guys come onto the field and we say, hey, you got to defend every blade of grass. They can make every throw, but that's exactly the case anytime this guy's lined up behind center. And the amount of stress that it puts on your pass defense, on your secondary to know, I got to defend sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, no matter where that ball is snapped. That's a tough task, and they're going to have to mix up coverages and be really sound on the back end, or this guy can really kill you.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and a yard. Off play action. It's Stafford. A throw on the move is caught. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, not only getting outside the pocket, buying more time for his receivers, but then finding a man open who's able to pick up enough to move the chains.
First down, Stafford. That's complete. It's Sanders. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Browns' 47-yard line.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. Out of the gun, Stafford. That's complete. Some more on the right side. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
13 yards on the play.
13 yards on that pass play. First down, Detroit.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. To the air again. Stafford. Rolling right. And he'll get about 4 yards before wisely covering up.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 30-yard line.
Get home, boys. We got this.
Here's a 2nd and 6. From the gun, here's Sanders. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. 16-yard pickup on that one. Good for a Lions first down.
Detroit Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Play action, Stafford. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
The pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being completed.
Tight end going in motion here. They'll run with Sanders. And he's in! Touchdown, Detroit.
Touchdown, Lions.
The extra point try forthcoming. He gets it to go, and the Lions move out to a 7-3 lead.
Lions 7, Browns 3.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
First and 10.
Browns offense ready to get going with their second possession. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. It looks like we've got an injured Brown on the field. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. It is 2nd and 6. They'll look to throw. Off-balance throw. It's complete. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. It is a big play for the Browns. 30 yards.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
35-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 35. Here comes a 2nd and 5. They'll stick with him again. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A 3-yard gain on the play brings up 3rd down.
Now, faking the give. And this is caught on the sideline. Going to have the first down. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe not. They say the feet were out of bounds. Wow. Big, tight call there. For the moment, it'll be 4th down.
Well, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline, and he just wasn't able to save the play.
And he will have that first down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on 4th down.
First down. A gain of 4 yards. And the Browns first down.
Now they'll set up to throw. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. They'll look to throw yet again. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and inches.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches. They'll go with the sneak. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a first down. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Back to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
It's 2nd down and 10.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now a screen set up for Kelly. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. A gain of 11. And it's 1st and goal.
So as this nice drive continues, Mike, they find themselves 1st and goal. Offensively, anytime you maintain possession for this long, you have to come away with a touchdown. It feels to me, you settle for a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
Forced to his right.
It's a nice job here defensively. Down here tight, it's easy to be so concerned about stopping the pass that you lose sight as the quarterback when he decides to become a runner. Not the case here. Picks up a little positive yardage, sets up 2nd and goal.
Ball right on the 5-yard line, 2nd down and goal. They'll throw out of the gun. That's hauled in at the 2. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Browns. Now, the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Browns are on top. It's now 10-7.
Lions 7.
Here's Hopkins now after the touchdown. He'll boot this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Lions offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. They'll fake the handoff now. Stafford. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
Quarterback's trying to give his big tight end a chance to go up and use that large catch radius. Unable to connect. Little letdown here for the tight end community, Mike.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. He'll find his tight end, Josh Oliver. And it will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
Lions, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Stafford. Picked off by their rookie linebacker. And the Browns are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and It ends up being a costly mistake.
The Browns offense ready for this next possession. They had that field goal in the opening drive, the touchdown last time they had it. So 2 drives, 2 scores, and here's drive 3. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Here's Brown. Crazy. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
And the Browns.
How would you like to be a defender and see a guy like this coming full steam ahead, trying to barrel down on you? I'll tell you what, I'm not sure if I'm cut out for that, and you can see why. His ability to play through contact is just a lot to handle.
Now Brown. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at their 48-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. A throw caught by Judy on the outside. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. 10-7 is the score. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. Start of the second. Browns in control of the football. They come up now on 3rd down and 4 to go. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. They get 12 yards on that pass. 1st down, Cleveland.
12 yards. That's good for a Browns 1st down. A gain of 12. 1st down, Cleveland.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
8. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 8. On the toss, they'll run. Finding room to the 20. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's 1st and goal.
The key to these toss plays, Mike, is that the back has patience. It's a mixture of you want to get that ball out on the edge quickly, but you also have to give time for the big boys out in front to give you some blocks. So really well executed there, and it led.
That one, take it in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
When you find yourself this tight to the goal line, Mike, the offense becomes a lot more restricted in as far as how deep you can throw the ball. The field is wider than it is long, and I think the idea here is let's spread them out. Let's put all of our eligibles out there and let the quarterback get a really good picture. Where are the holes in the coverage? Where are the one-on-one matchups that I like? And let's put this ball in the quarterback's hand, let him make a good decision, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
Now Hopkins on to add the extra point. It's up and through. And the Browns will get out in front 17-7.
Lions 7.
Here's Hopkins now after the touchdown. He'll boot this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
27-yard line.
Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Sanders. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
And the Lions.
Well, it's pretty clear this offensive coordinator feels the vulnerability of this run defense is on the edges. They continue to get the ball out wide. They do it here with a nice toss play, and he's able to pick up good yardage.
On the ground, it's Sanders. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. He's done it again. Back-to-back good runs. 19 this time. And another first down.
That's another Detroit
Couple of
Lions
explosive runs here to start the drive, and now you got to ask yourself, what's the counterpunch? I think as this defense continues to pack themselves in tight, this is a prime opportunity to try to take a big shot downfield.
Once again, it's Sanders. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, here's Stafford. That one out wide to Gibbs. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
It's now 3rd and 8.
So often, the only way to combat the perfect blitz call is to beat the blitz with the ball. That's exactly what the quarterback does here. He's able to find his open man and get the ball out of his hand because he holds on to that ball for 1 count longer. It most likely was going to result in a sack.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
On the deep ball.
I think when that ball left his hand, he had visions of a big play, and then that big play almost got flipped on its head because I think he's lucky that that ball didn't end up going back the other direction because that defender got both hands on it but just couldn't come down with the pick.
Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. The Lions are back within a score. It's now 17-10. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Browns offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Brown. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down.
And the Browns, 1st down. A gain of 15. 1st down, Browns.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll run here with Brown. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
To the ground, he'll get it again. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rough right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. And it brings up 3rd down.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. We'll try to get this one on the ground. And he is going to have a Browns first down. They wind up with a gain of 8 on 3rd and 4.
Gain of 8.
Really nice play call there that time. I think early on the quarterback realized pretty quickly, Mike, this is a light box. We got to take advantage of it. They get the right run call dialed up, and they're able to move the chains.
We'll try the zone read on 1st and 10. And this defense not allowing much there. They'll stop him at the 45.
45-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
It is 2nd and 9. Now this time they'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen to Brown. This one's going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
The tackle made back at the 48-yard line.
Third and long. He'll look to throw. He'll go left side here and complete this one. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
13 yards on the play.
Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
A gain of 13 yards.
Give credit to the protection for handling that blitz, because that's what gave him the time he needed to make the play and keep this drive alive.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Here, a short one to Taysom Hill. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
They'll look to throw again. That's over the middle, taken in by Cooper.
To Taysom Hill. A gain of 5 brings up 3rd and 6.
First down away to the 26-yard line. And here's 3rd down. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
1st and goal at the 10-yard line.
Mike, you know what we used to call those plays? No, 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 yes. Because that's exactly what was going through the mind of the coach on the sideline when the quarterback decided to throw that ball into really tight coverage.
Back to the air one more time. A big mistake. It was first and goal, and it's intercepted. And the Lions are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
The Lions take over.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
The Lions offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10.
Tennessee! Watch the undercrush!
On the ground, here's Sanders to start the drive. And he'll work forward for about
Brought
3.
down at his
It's
own
second
8-yard
down.
line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
He'll keep it on the ground with Sanders. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
A shotgun snap to Stafford. They get 14 on that hookup. First down, Detroit.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Tight end, the motion man to the right. Straight ahead, it's Sanders. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
No gain on the play.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
2nd and 10. Here's a handoff to Sanders. Up the sideline to the 40. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
A gain of
They'll get 19
yards.
out of that play.
And
Good for a Lions first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Out of the gun, Stafford. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Back to throw is Stafford. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about
It's
5.
a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Stafford. He's got his man complete to Johnson. And he is out of bounds. Markham at the 25.
A gain of
A
26
big one there
yards.
on 3rd down.
That's
Good for
another
26 yards.
Detroit Lions
And that's an important
first down.
conversion, not only because it keeps their
First and
offense on the
10 at the
field, and now they can go down and
25-yard
see if they
line.
can steal some late points, but either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
The Lions all their first time out. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
To number 88.
Now Detroit's going to use their
It's a gain of 9.
second timeout
Brings
as
up
they get the
2nd
stoppage
and a
with just
yard
under 50
at the
seconds
2-yard
remaining
line.
here in half number 1. Stafford to throw again. Here's a screen now for Sanders. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Lions. touchdown of the afternoon.
The
Point
kicker
after,
on for the
coming up
extra
here.
point.
He's got it. And the Lions will come back to tie things at 17.
At 17.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Here comes a return from the 3. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Browns offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. He looks to add to them with another drive here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
Pretty obvious this defense needed that play. The entire game from the jump, Mike, it just seems like the quarterback has been way too comfortable playing from the pocket. He's got himself 2 passing touchdowns here already. They got to continue to make him feel this pass rush.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. One final throw before the break. That's into the hands of Judy on the right side. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen back with you in the studios in Orlando. We've got a close one, as we expected. No quarter given on either side. We are all tied up at the break. This one could go either way, so let's find out as they're ready for the third quarter kickoff. Send it back out to the stadium and our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thanks. No rest at the break for a couple of, I'm sure, weary defensive coordinators trying to figure out how to stop these offenses here in the second half. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. Now return coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Lions take over first
The
and
Lions
10
offense.
at their own
And their running back
27-yard
set
line.
to go once more. One tackle, but not another. Will be fortunate to get this one back to the line of scrimmage.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Waste of time.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 9. A a run. It's Sanders. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Third down and 9. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. Toward the middle, that's caught by Moore. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. Look, great work after the catch to extend the drive.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Putting one of their tight ends in motion left. Stafford now on 1st down. On target to Laporta. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. And he comes through with the grab and a 1st down.
Mike, anytime you're facing man coverage, there's 3 components. 1, the release. You got to get off the line and get into your route. Number 2, creating separation at the top of the break. And then number 3, no matter where the ball is thrown, just go attack it. This is exactly how it's supposed to be done.
They'll bring St. Brown in motion. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he'll get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Working out of the gun, Stafford. That one on target to Moore. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards.
That's another Detroit Lions 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
First and 10. Now give to Sanders, heading right. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Browns' 26-yard line.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, here's Stafford. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete.
Initially, when the quarterback looked his tight end's way, I thought he had a chance for a big pickup. He had nice separation there early. And let's give credit to the defense. They were able to rally quickly to the ball and keep that from being an even bigger gain.
They have converted twice on 3rd down on this drive, and they need a yard here with 3rd and 1. And it looks like he's got enough for the 1st down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains.
And the Lions 1st down.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the 1st down.
And he will score again. Touchdown, Detroit. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. And make it 3 touchdowns now. Remember, he caught the one earlier. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And Mike, this is what every offense is searching for out of the running back position. Can you impact the game equally on the ground as you can through the air? And that's exactly what this guy has done so far today.
Extra point attempt to come here. His kick is good. And the Lions will go up by 7.
Lions 24, Browns 17.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line, and that's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
Now a stoppage, we have an injured Lion. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. A carry here for Brown. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
At the 20-yard line.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They'll look to throw. Thrown left side. The catch is made. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9. And 3rd down. Coming up.
3rd and
3. He'll look to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
It's 4th down.
The Browns getting their punting team out there. And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. The Lions offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. This is Sanders. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 8. The motion man is Johnson. Quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he'll get about 3 here on 2nd down before he's out of bounds.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Stafford. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
That's good. 4 on Lions. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here's Sanders. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Tackle there by Will Anderson.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 7. They go play action with Stafford. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Now 3rd and 5.
To throw is Stafford. They'll try to set up the screen here. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
And the
best time to call a screen is when the defense is anticipating pass. Allow that defensive front to rush the passer. Just get through the offensive line enough before you drop it to your back. Get out behind those big offensive linemen and pick up the 1st down.
Play action now for Stafford. Throw on the move is caught. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another 1st down.
We've now seen this quarterback show that he can beat you from both inside and now outside of the pocket. The ability to use his legs to flush out and buy time for his receivers. They uncover downfield, leads to a big pickup.
Again, it's Stafford. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
Complete to number 87. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 24-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 4 from the 24. They'll run with Sanders. And he'll be close to a 1st down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
At the 21-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Looking to convert for the 3rd time on this drive. They'll need another here. It's 3rd and 2. Out of the gun, Stafford. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Intended for Hunter Long. Incomplete. Sets up 4th down.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. Stafford to throw it. He's got it at about the 8. And he's in. Touchdown, Lions. Now the try here for the point after. It's up and good. And the Lions will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
31. Browns 17.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 6. Now Brown. Room up the sideline at the 45. And they will finally run him down up near midfield.
It's a
20-yard pickup there. It's a Browns first down.
What a good run there. That's going to put him over 100 for today's game, Mike. And it just seems as the game goes on, this guy just seems to get better and better.
From the 50, he'll set him to throw. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete.
It's 2nd down and 10.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Fourth quarter gets underway, and it's a run by Brown. And the Browns are going to be set up 1st and goal. Good running takes them down to about the 4.
That's another Browns first down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
They stopped it for no gain at the 4.
Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading and reacting. From the snap, he was attacking. Meets the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he will score! Game on! Touchdown, Browns! Hopkins now to tack on the extra point. The kick is good. And the Browns will cut the deficit to 7.
31. Browns 24.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Lions offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. putting the tight end in motion. On play action, it's Stafford. And open downfield, it's Johnson. And he is out of bounds at the 45.
That's good.
An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
The main goal for these quarterbacks when they're facing zone defense, Mike, is to identify the soft spots quickly. You need your guys to get open and stay open all before that defense has a chance to get home with their rush. They want to tie the coverage in with the rush unit. Like you see here, when you can have good protection and your receivers can get open and find those open spots, you deliver the ball on time. There's a lot of room to operate.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 2. A shotgun snap to Stafford. To the outside, that's St. Brown. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
You have a tight end motioning left here. Running is Sanders. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
At the 34-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 34, here's 2nd and 4. Now they'll pitch it out here. Oh, he's going nowhere. Knocked down hard in the backfield.
The tackle made back at the 37-yard line.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Max Rosemer. Touchdown, Detroit.
So often these defenses come into the game, Mike, and when they build their pass defense plan, there's tight ends, there's receivers. There's so many weapons that these offenses around the league have at their disposal. It can be easy sometimes to not account for the running back out of the backfield, and that's exactly what happened here. Easy throw, get it into the hands of one of the most dynamic guys on the field, and let them do the rest after the catch, and he takes it in for a touchdown.
Not going for 2, they'll kick the point after. He's got it, and the Lions will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
38, Browns 24.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. The Browns offense is ready to get back to work. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll run here with Brown. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the
He's
play.
brought down by Jamal Hill. It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 20-yard line.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. He'll drop to throw. He's got his man on the in route. out. Yes, taken in over the middle. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And he puts his head down and he picks up the first down.
That's good for a Browns first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. We'll find Brown out of the backfield. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 4. They'll look to throw yet again. That's over the middle, taken in by Cooper. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Cleveland.
At the 43-yard line.
Desperation time now setting here in the 4th quarter. This is where the urgency of your 2-minute offense is so critical. How many plays can you run and how fast can you run them? Because one score is not going to do it. You're going to have to score and get the ball back and end up going down and punching it in again.
His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
For Taysom Hill, incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and
5. 3rd down, they need 5. They'll look to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. They get 16 on that connection. It's a Browns first down.
That's another Browns first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. That's over the middle and caught by Judy. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
And it's 3rd down.
Good drive to this point. Now can you convert on 3rd and 3? Blitz coming. He'll throw it. It's a short throw caught by Njoku. And he will score. Game on. Touchdown, Cleveland. Now Hopkins on to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Browns will cut the deficit to 7.
Lions 38. Browns 31.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. From the 6, here comes a return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Lions offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. They'll start this on the ground with Sanders. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
That's good. 4 on Lions.
That's just too easy, Mike. I mean, being able to run the ball at this stage of the game, late, with a lead, that's when your ability to run the ball becomes so valuable. So you've got to imagine they're going to continue to lean on it here.
He'll work this out wide for Sanders. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 41-yard line.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 5. From the gun, here's Stafford. That one into the hands of Moore downfield. A gain of 24 through the air. First down, Detroit.
And the Lions.
That's just great footwork near the sideline, Mike. I mean, the ball comes out on time, really good ball placement. So all he has to make sure he does is secure the catch inbounds, and it's exactly what he does.
Here's Moore now. He gets it on the jet sweep. He'll take this forward for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
Made at the 16-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
They run out of the gun with Sanders. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Working out of the gun, Stafford. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their 2nd, as they'll discuss what's to come. This 4th down is looming. So now, out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll come across the 20 and is taken down at the 21-yard line. The Browns offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Taysom Hill working free downfield. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That's good.
A big play and a much-needed one as well. 31 yards.
1st down, Cleveland.
Time is an issue. 1 timeout, 2-minute warning to work with, but they need points. 1st down and 10. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And they'll take this down inside the 35. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now. And a 1st down to boot.
1st down, Browns.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, here's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Lions' 24-yard line.
Here comes 2nd down. Back to throw. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
Number 32, incomplete.
The sound deafening in the dome. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Open man, left side, he's got it. And it looks like he's going to have a 1st down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Throwing now from the gun. He'll swing this one out to Bradley. And he is out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage, so he's going to end up losing a couple of yards. Not a good 1st down.
So, Mike, there's this idea that every time a defense blitzes, it has to result in a sack, but there's a lot of other ways that you can impact the play, and we see it here. Get the ball out of the quarterback's hand, get it to the check down, and now you just need to rally tackle and bring them down for a loss.
A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
Incomplete.
The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long. They'll throw out of the gun. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Touchdown, Browns.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Hopkins now to tack on the extra point. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3. A field goal here in the 4th quarter. A 1-score game late, and you figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick.
Sometimes you can get a little carried away when you feel like things are going your way, and I think that's the case here, Mike. You get the touchdown. Now they're thinking, all right, let's get the ball right back to our offense. In this case, I think the aggressiveness ends up costing them.
The Lions offense and their running back set to go once more. victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. Second and 11. So it's a win here for the Lions. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, they got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did, and that was the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from downtown Detroit.